Hello, hi, welcome once again to M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well, let's learn English together. And a very good afternoon to you all. Well now, how are you all feeling today? Is everything fine? Are you feeling all right? Perhaps you're feeling better than all right. Perhaps you're feeling marvelous or fantastic or wonderful. I don't know. Well, anyway, no matter how you feel, it's good to have you here, back with us in the studio. I mean, I know you're not in the studio, but we are, and you're with us, so that's almost the same thing, isn't it? Okay, all right, so we're all here and you're all here. Well, that is to say that you're all there. Okay, moving on. Are you ready for today's revision session? I reckon you all are. So, with no further ado, here you go. Today, we're going to be looking at something new. Yes, that's right. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, we learned some new prepositions of time. And today, we're also going to learn some new prepositions. Whee! Okay, but before we start, a quick test. Think about all the prepositions of time that you know and use them to complete the following sentences. Let's do the first one together. Number one, what do you normally do the weekend? And what's the correct answer? What's the preposition we use when we're talking about weekends? That's right. When we're talking about a weekend, we use the preposition at. So, the correct sentence is, number one, what do you normally do at the weekend? Good. Okay, let's see what you make of the others, shall we? Number two, would you like to come to my house for dinner? Thursday. Number three, Alfredo is taking Mary to Somalia on holiday. They'll be away 3 weeks. Number four, British kids usually open their presents Christmas morning. Number five, Hungarian kids usually open their presents Christmas evening. Number six, we're going to Mongolia 2 weeks, August. Number seven, we've been learning English together about 9 months. Okay, great. Let's check them all and see how you got on. Well, we already know the correct answer for number one, at, because we use the preposition at when we're talking about the weekend. Okay, number two. Well, what preposition do we use with days? At, in, over, under? No. When we're talking about a day of the week, we use the preposition on. So, the correct sentence is, would you like to come to my house for dinner on Thursday? Bingo! Next. Okay, now this one is talking about how long Alfredo and Mary are going to be away. We've got the information about how long. And which preposition of time do we use with information about how long? That's right, for. So, the correct sentence is, Alfredo is taking Mary to Somalia on holiday. They'll be away for 3 weeks. Great! And now a sentence about Christmas. About Christmas morning. This could be tricky. What do you all think? That's right. We know that we use in when we're talking about in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. And we also know that we use on with days. On Monday, on Wednesday, on Sunday. But we also know that we use at with religious festivals, like at Christmas and at Easter. But, Burt Lancaster, although we talk about at Christmas, when we say at Christmas, we're talking about the whole period, the whole of the Christmas festive period. When we're talking about in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening, we're talking about these things in general, not about a specific morning, afternoon, or evening. So here, the correct answer is on. We use on and talk about on Christmas morning because we're talking about a date. Christmas morning is the same as saying the 25th of December, so we use the preposition on. You all remember that we use the preposition on with dates. So the correct answer is British kids usually open their presents on Christmas morning. And on we go to the next one. Now, this one should be easy. It's exactly the same logic as sentence 4. So, what's the correct answer? Bingo! Fish and chips for everyone. The correct answer is on. Hungarian kids usually open their presents on Christmas evening. Okay, next. Ooh, look, this sentence has got 2 prepositions of time. Okay, what do you think? Well, the second one is very simple. What preposition do we use with months? Yes, in. Okay, and what about the first one? Well, we're talking about a period of time, so it must be 4. Okay, so let's see the complete sentence, shall we? We're going to Mongolia for 2 weeks in August. Okay, and what about number 7? Well, what do you think? It's talking about a period of time. It's the same as number 6. It's 4. We've been learning English together for about 9 months. Okay, did you get all of those right? I bet you did. Anyway, that's enough practice of prepositions of time. Let's get back to doing what I said we were going to do. New prepositions. Which type of new prepositions should we have a look at? I know. Let's have a look at some general prepositions now, and then later I'll introduce you all to some adjective plus preposition combinations. How does that sound? Good? Good. Okay then, let's have a look at some general prepositions. First, I'd like you to look at these pictures. Now, what do you think the connection is among all those pictures? Well, the first one is fire. Then there's a TV. Then a holiday. Weird, huh? Then there's a radio. And then an old phone from the 1970s. A trim phone. We used to have one of those in 1977. Then there's another phone, an old mobile phone. Then finally, there's someone worrying about the time. It's a mystery. Maybe we need the help of Hong Kong Phooey and his cat Spot. No, we should be okay without them. So, let's have a look at all of those things again. The one thing that connects them all is the fact that we use the same preposition with them all. All of these things use the preposition on. When something is burning, we say that it's on fire. The guitar is on fire. Think about what you're doing now. You're watching television and I'm on TV. Let's Speak English is on TV 5 times a week. And then there's an omnibus on Sundays. Okay, so there's a pattern emerging here, isn't there? What's the next picture? A holiday. And when I stop working and go away for a couple of weeks in the sun, what am I doing? That's right, I'm going on holiday. When I'm not working, when I'm lying on a beach, burning in the sun, then I'm on holiday. Aha! It's all becoming clearer. What's next? It's a radio. Well, this is the same as the television. When we're listening to something via the radio, we say that we're listening to something on the radio. It's the same preposition. This morning I listened to Motorhead's fantastic song, Ace of Spades, on the radio when I was having my breakfast. Okay, so on we go. What's next? This next one is a bit strange. It's a man with an alarm clock. That's right. And what's the message? That's right, the message is about time. It's about what we say when we're not early and we're not late. If we're not early and we're not late, then we're on time. So, all of those pictures were connected by one thing. We use the same preposition with all of them. When I'm driving, I like to listen to music on the radio. I got to work on time because the train was on time. The police stopped the traffic on the motorway because a car was on fire. Every year, Mr. and Mrs. Williams go to Corfu on holiday. The driver of the car was on the phone. That's why he had an accident. What's on television tonight? Well, there's a film on TV at 8:30. Great! So, now we know some more prepositions. This time we learn some general prepositions. Prepositions we use with certain words. And that's us done for the day. Yes, another day, another 15 minutes of English and some more prepositions. Well, I hope you all had fun, and I hope that our revision session was useful. The more we see these parts of the English language, the more they stick in our heads. And then, well, then it's just a short step to using them without even having to think about them. And that's the goal, isn't it? Yes. So now that we're done for the day, you're free to do whatever you fancy. Run and skip in the sun if you want to. Or if you're feeling fired up for some more English, then run along to www.m5tv.hu and re-watch some of our old videos. Or have a look at the most important vocabulary that we used. It's up to you. But always remember, have fun and a coffee. And maybe a cocktail later. Right then, people, we're off. So we'll meet again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Until then, enjoy yourselves. See you later. Bye.